Looking for motivation and meaning? There are plenty of tips in the WOW book, Ways of Optimizing Well-Being. Author Carla LaBella joins us now with more on the strategies that she's gathered. And you've done this as 20 years as a psychology professor at Mohawk College. And it's like you've kind of put all that learning into a book for beginners.
That's right. Yeah. So if you know nothing about positive psychology, or you have some familiarity and just want to look at my take at the subject, then this may be the book for you.
Right, and it's a great book because it's got lots of lessons in there, but also lots of exercises and things that you can do on your own to try to figure things out and put kind of a positive spin on your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping that parts of this book will resonate with all readers. Yeah, it's a very kind of hands-on book, a lot of things to do and to try out. There's the research to back it up, but then jump in and try some of these things.
And look at things in a different way. And I love that the main premise of the book is about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's right.
And what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I use that in many contexts. One would be around kind of having a growth mindset and just getting uncomfortable sometimes, getting out of your comfort zone, making kind of progress is just about that, like sitting here with you, putting a book out, right?
Yeah.
It's a very vulnerable choice to do something like that. I also use it kind of in the context of just kind of better working with challenging emotions, right? Because I think our initial kind of inclination is to move away from that, right? To resist and to kind of blunt that in the various ways that we do.
Right, avoidance.
Avoidance, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Because we need those challenging emotions.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's a core message of the book. We need to embrace all emotions. I actually don't use the term like positive or negative emotions. We need all of them, right? So how can we lean into them? Kind of come to the wisdom of our bodies and really kind of just allow a challenging emotion to just kind of wash through us.
Okay.
Right?
You also use the maybe not mindset, which is like looking at a situation and instantly judging, okay, this is why that person's doing that, or this is why this has happened. Yeah. And then thinking, well, maybe not, because you're only seeing it from your perspective.
Yeah. So there's a chapter in the book on challenging your perspective. Yeah, we kind of come into life this is like the only way to see what's happening in front of me. And can you kind of take that pause? Can you step back and maybe see what's happening in front of you from a slightly different perspective, right? Kind of create some space around that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about bendability. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So bendability. So one of the other kind of themes of the book is around energy. Right, and we have this energy, right, different types of energy, and there's things that we can do to kind of increase that resource and things that we do that we really do feel depleted. But once we kind of have that energy, then how do we spend that energy, right? And that's a question that I pose in the book. Like,
put your phone down, stop scrolling.
Yeah. So for many of us, right, that just depletes us. So just becoming more mindful of the choices that we do make and hopefully choosing wisely as we move forward. Like, what is really important to you? Can you align with your values? Move in that direction and have the energy to do the good things that we do.
Right, and lots of examples of further reading if you're interested in a specific topic there. Okay, so we've reached the end of our interview, but you've got book signings coming up at the end of the month and a retreat in the fall, and all of the details will be on Carla's website, and we'll put that a link up on our website at chch.com/morninglive. It's called The WOW Book.